I have smudges on my glasses, and probably meat in my teeth. One of the lights is broken behind me. I have no idea what's going on with what might have been my icon corner, combined with my husband's radio stuff. I don't know. I don't script my edit videos. I don't know how to edit. I can't see without my glasses, so sometimes I take them off so I'll be less self-conscious. My scarf is kind of off. My hair is sticking out. Maybe I don't enunciate, or maybe my accent is really strange. Or maybe you hear my asthma when I breathe, or you see the corners of the side of my mouth or the side of my face that's still recovering from having been frozen. But, you know, we usually don't lead with that kind of stuff. I mean, if you talk about flaws of some kind, or things that you're embarrassed of or feel vulnerable about, maybe it brings attention to them, and then it can feel awkward on either side, right? And so sometimes by not mentioning it, you know, you hope that someone else won't notice it or whatever, or maybe won't judge you, or maybe won't mention it, or treat you differently, or confront you. And that's as true for physical things that might be of an opinion or true as anything else that are the weaknesses and struggles that all human beings, regardless of whether they're Christian or not, contend with and either embrace and accept to whatever degree, or feel shame about sometimes and try to hide. And I think one of the weaknesses of the Orthodox Church is that we stop talking to each other. When the priest became the stand-in representative of the church at large, representing the intimacy that used to pervade, that may have been abused by people with their egos, or the amount of people in a place, or for whatever reason, and all the historical possibilities. There was something great that was lost, and that's talking to one another, admitting one's faults, and not having fear about it, or shame, or embarrassment, or ridicule, either direction or judgment. That takes a lot more focus, I guess I could say. That it's easy for me to idealize that in a monastic setting, but I don't know if that's the case. But I do know that, you know, like when I've been on retreats and that kind of thing, that yes, there is some posturing to a certain degree, because I think there always is with people, just, you know, but at the same time, because of the close quarters that you live with, and there has to be a forgiveness in recognizing the personality traits, positive and negative, that everyone, you know, struggles to balance. And how easy it is to fall into that well-dressed, tall standing, liturgical format that serves its purpose, and we serve each other's purpose within the community to uphold. Not only that, just as a tradition, but for other reasons as well, that not providing that space for someone else to trust you, to know that if you were to reveal something or talk about something that's either really disturbing or difficult, that the other person wouldn't just up and leave you, or just never really socialize with you the same again, or would gossip about you. Even, you know, to to the priest, not just amongst, you know, or your matushka or presbytera, that privacy would be violated. And having filled that space with some other things, the mystery, and I mean mystery with a little m, not big, has taken over, because it's too easy to see others as not having had the life that they have. But this idealized probability that we may or may not entertain in our minds, because we know the details of our own lives, and that we would never guess that the person two rows over and one to the left has dealt with her sister committing suicide, and 5 rows back and 3 over, you know, so-and-so is dealing with their parents' dementia, or, you know, on and on and on. Every single person in that congregation has something going on. Everybody. And oftentimes the people whom you would never expect to have had experience with something really difficult not only has, but they have a great deal of gratitude for that, because it softened them. Not to say that there aren't those who are stiff-necked and judgmental and uncomfortable and unwelcoming and can be more hurtful than anything if you reveal something akimbo that is outside of their experience or area of maturity or compassion. But it would work a lot better if not only if we would stop pretending, but stop closing one another off to this entire walk of stumbling and skipping and falling and getting bruised knees and tripping over untied laces and falling again and again and again and again. Then some of the ways that people are going about it now, like, and it's referred to as Orthodox Taliban, who are making lives miserable for lots of people, insisting that they're going to out them, even though they are committed to celibacy, and they are fully confessed to their confessors regarding their personal sexuality. That's going to be lost. The opportunity to receive that soul is going to be lost. That all that does is shove people back home. That doesn't bring people to the hospital of lost souls that just want to come home. So if you have a family reunion and not everybody comes, you miss certain people. And we're missing a lot of people right now that as a community, as a congregation, we need each other. Peace.